Did you know that working less could actually make you more successful? Imagine breaking free from the 9 to 5 grind and creating a life that aligns with your passions, all while achieving financial freedom. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it isn't. Welcome to FreedomFlex, where we explore practical strategies for achieving financial freedom. Today, we're diving into a groundbreaking concept from Tim Ferriss's The 4-Hour Workweek, a book that challenges conventional ideas about work, wealth, and time. Ferriss's approach encourages us to rethink what's truly essential to live a fulfilling, financially independent life. Ferriss argues that true wealth isn't just about money. It's about time, mobility, and doing meaningful work. If you're excited to learn how to design a life around financial independence and escape the hamster wheel, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if there's a strategy here you're ready to try. Let's dive into the first powerful concept: redefining wealth. Most people think financial independence is all about piling up money, but Ferriss introduces a new perspective. He says wealth is not just cash in the bank, it's the freedom to do what you want, when you want. Ferriss encourages us to prioritize experiences, relationships, and personal growth over the traditional goal of making it big. Here's how to get started. Begin by defining your dream lifestyle. What does your ideal day look like if you don't have to worry about money? Are you traveling, spending time with loved ones, working on a passion project, or even doing nothing at all? This vision is what Ferriss calls your dream line, and it's your personal roadmap to financial freedom. To make it work, write down the specific lifestyle you want and estimate how much it would cost to maintain it. Think about it like this. Richard Branson doesn't just own businesses for the sake of money, he owns them to enjoy life. His experiences shape his life far beyond a 9 to 5 routine. For Branson, it is not about being a billionaire on paper, but about leading a lifestyle that allows him to pursue excitement, freedom, and creativity. So what are the experiences that define success for you? Building a clear dream line will shift your focus from chasing an arbitrary number to creating a rich, fulfilling life. Once you have a sense of what truly matters to you, you'll be more motivated to pursue financial independence and less likely to waste time on activities that don't add value to your life. Ferriss introduces the concept of taking mini retirements instead of waiting until your 60s or 70s to finally start living. Imagine taking a break every few years to do things you love instead of deferring everything until a far-off retirement. Many retirements are short periods throughout life where you step away from work to explore, create, or just relax. They're essential for resetting your mindset, refueling your creativity, and re-engaging with what you're passionate about. To give this a try, start small. Plan a mini retirement, even if it's just a month-long travel experience or a sabbatical to pursue a hobby intensely. If possible, work remotely or budget carefully to allow for these breaks. By cutting down on non-essential expenses in your daily life, you can set aside enough money to make these mini retirements possible without waiting for decades. Ferriss himself lived this by spending months in different countries, fully immersing himself in new cultures and skills like martial arts in Japan or learning dance in Argentina. He built life experiences while keeping his income steady through remote work. Taking these breaks isn't just about fun. It also helps reset your mindset. Regular breaks can help us see the problems from a fresh perspective and keep us focused on long-term goals. Studies have shown that people who take breaks and vacations are more productive, happier, and less likely to burn out than those who work straight through. Imagine freeing yourself to travel for a month, work on a side project, or learn something new. You'll return to work refreshed, with new ideas and perspectives. If many retirements feel out of reach right now, start with smaller breaks. Even just weekends dedicated to personal projects or hobbies. Slowly expand these breaks as you find ways to build flexibility into your life. What would a mini retirement look like for you, and what's stopping you from taking that first step? The next principle Ferriss introduces is the famous 80-20th rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This rule states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Ferriss suggests focusing your energy only on the tasks that bring the highest impact and eliminating or outsourcing the rest. This approach frees up valuable time and mental space, allowing you to focus on what truly moves the needle in your life. Here's how to put it into action. First, make a list of everything you do in a typical day or week. Identify the top 20% that brings the most value or helps you progress toward your financial independence goals. These high-impact tasks could be anything from specific work projects, side hustle activities, or personal growth practices. Now look at the remaining 80%. Are there tasks here that can be automated, delegated, or even eliminated altogether? For example, many entrepreneurs use this strategy by outsourcing low-impact tasks like administrative work, allowing them to focus on strategic growth. Farriss himself applied this in his business by delegating customer service and logistics to others, freeing himself to travel, create, and innovate. Just imagine how much more time you could have if you focused only on the work that truly mattered. A real-life example of the 80-20th rule in action is Warren Buffett. Known for his incredible wealth, Buffett spends most of his time reading and thinking, activities that directly contribute to his success. Instead of trying to do everything, he focuses on high-impact activities like studying the market, making investment decisions, and learning from others. So what are the high-impact tasks in your life that could make the biggest difference? And what can you let go of to make more time for them? Farriss emphasizes the importance of creating income sources that don't require constant active work, known as passive income. This could be through investments, online businesses, or digital products. By setting up an income stream that generates revenue on its own, you gain both financial and time freedom. Passive income means that over time, you'll need less active work to maintain your lifestyle, allowing you more freedom to pursue your passions. If you're just getting started, try researching different passive income ideas. Some options include dividend-paying stocks, real estate investments, affiliate marketing, and digital products like ebooks or online courses. Choose something that aligns with your interests and skills and start small. Even a few $100s of passive income each month can make a huge difference in the long run. Farriss himself created a passive income stream through his nutritional supplements business, which continued to generate income while he traveled the world. Today, many content creators earn passive income through online courses, memberships, or affiliate links, all of which allow them to work less while maintaining financial stability. Remember, the goal is to set up a system that can eventually operate with minimal input from you. As an example, imagine building an online course that you only have to create once, but can sell over and over again. This is what many educators and creators do. They build a course, an ebook, or even a membership site, and then they automate the marketing and sales process. Each sale adds to their income without requiring constant new work. What kind of passive income source would excite you and play to your strengths? A critical step toward achieving the 4-hour workweek is learning to delegate effectively. Farriss emphasizes that outsourcing low-impact or repetitive tasks to others can free you up to focus on the things that truly matter. This doesn't just apply to business owners. Anyone can delegate tasks to free up time for their most important goals. To get started, consider hiring a virtual assistant to handle routine tasks. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr make it easy to find skilled freelancers who can help with everything from managing emails and customer inquiries to creating content and handling social media. By outsourcing these tasks, you can focus on higher value activities, whether that's working on a passion project or spending more time with family. Farriss relied on virtual assistants to run his business remotely. By hiring people to handle emails, customer service, and logistics, he was able to scale his business and work from anywhere in the world. Imagine being able to take off on a spontaneous trip without worrying about your business or work tasks falling apart. Outsourcing is one of the most powerful ways to create time freedom in your life. And it's not just for entrepreneurs. Delegating tasks can be valuable in personal life too. For instance, hiring someone to handle household chores, meal prep, or grocery shopping can free up time for the things that matter most to you. Even just 5, 10 extra hours a week can add up to a huge difference. So think about what tasks in your life could be delegated, giving you more time to focus on what truly brings you fulfillment. One of the most powerful lessons in the 4-hour workweek is the idea that less is more. Farriss believes that instead of trying to add more to our lives, we should focus on what we can subtract to create space for what truly matters. By eliminating distractions and low-value activities, we can live more fully and focus on goals that align with our vision of financial independence. Here's how you can start adopting this mindset. First, conduct a time audit of your day. Track all the activities you do and identify ones that are non-essential or draining your energy. You might be surprised to find that activities like constantly checking emails or scrolling social media consume more time than you thought. Once you've identified them, try reducing or even eliminating these distractions for a week, and observe how much more time and mental clarity you gain. Think about the freedom that comes from a minimalist approach to life. For example, people like Mark Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs famously limited their wardrobes to reduce decision fatigue. By minimizing the number of decisions they had to make daily, they preserved their mental energy for high-impact tasks. So, what can you simplify in your daily routine to free up time and energy? And it's not just about removing things, but also saying no to commitments that don't align with your priorities. Each no can be a yes to something more meaningful. Imagine if each day you had the mental space and time to work on things that drive you closer to your dream line. Start with small changes. Maybe cut out one low-value activity this week and see the difference it makes. Share in the comments. What's one thing you'd eliminate from your life to simplify and regain time? Another valuable lesson from Farriss's approach is designing a flexible work-life structure that allows for both productivity and fulfillment. Instead of the traditional 9-to-5 work model, Farriss promotes finding ways to work remotely. Set your own hours and prioritize flexibility over rigid schedules. This kind of work structure is especially valuable for those seeking financial freedom, as it enables you to work on your own terms, maximizing both productivity and enjoyment. Start by exploring remote work options or freelancing, if possible. Many companies today offer flexible work arrangements that allow you to work from home or set your own schedule. Even if your current job isn't fully remote, discuss options with your employer or consider side hustles that can be managed remotely. Remote work enables you to take control of your time, and it can often save money by eliminating commuting costs and allowing you to work from more affordable locations. Consider Farriss himself, who ran a successful business while traveling the world. By structuring his work to fit his life, not the other way around, he found freedom, creativity, and greater satisfaction. For those looking to achieve a similar lifestyle, the possibilities today are endless. Many people now design their work around their lives by freelancing, consulting, or even creating digital products they can manage from anywhere. If you're ready to design a work-life structure that supports your dreams, start by experimenting with small changes. Maybe shift your working hours or block off time in your calendar to focus on personal projects. Think of it as a trial run for the life you ultimately want to lead. Would a more flexible work setup help you achieve financial independence faster? Share your thoughts in the comments. Farriss also emphasizes that to achieve financial freedom, we need to shift from a money-chasing mindset to a value-creating mindset. Instead of constantly focusing on how to make more money, think about how to provide value to others. Whether it's through a product, service, or skill, creating value builds long-term wealth and sustainable success. To put this into action, think about what unique skills or passions you have that could benefit others. Maybe you're good at teaching, writing, designing, or coding. By focusing on these talents and providing value to others, you naturally create a demand for what you offer. Farriss explains that true success comes when you become invaluable in your niche or market, not by competing for the highest salary, but by creating something meaningful. Take the example of online educators and influencers who have built entire businesses around sharing valuable content. They focus on serving their audiences, whether by teaching new skills or sharing life advice. Their focus on value, not just revenue, is what makes their impact long-lasting. Think about ways you can add value to others' lives, whether through starting a blog, creating a digital product, or sharing knowledge on social media. These small steps can grow into meaningful income streams and create opportunities for financial independence. Did you know that mastering a few key skills could be the single biggest factor in getting that promotion you've been dreaming of? Imagine walking into work every day, knowing you're on the fast track to the next level, not because you're putting in endless hours, but because you've learned to work smarter, not harder. The good news? It's possible. And the strategies are laid out in Cal Newport's powerful book, Deep Work. Welcome to FreedomFlex, where we explore practical strategies for achieving financial freedom. Today, we're diving into deep work to uncover the skills that can elevate your career career and help you stand out in a crowded workplace. These skills are essential for anyone aiming for financial freedom because getting promoted isn't just about doing a job well. It's about becoming invaluable. If you're ready to discover how to set yourself apart and position yourself for success, hit the like button, subscribe to FreedomFlex, and let us know in the comments what skill you're most excited to develop. Let's get right into it. Cal Newport argues that in today's economy, deep work, or the ability to focus without distraction, is becoming increasingly rare and therefore incredibly valuable. It's the superpower that separates top performers from everyone else. So, what are these key skills? Let's go through each one with actionable steps so you can start applying them today. The first skill, mastering focused work. With distractions everywhere, the ability to focus deeply is priceless. To build this skill, start by dedicating just 30 minutes each day to distraction-free work. That means no phone, no emails, just pure focus. It sounds simple, but it can be transformative. Imagine this as a muscle you're building. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Start small, then gradually increase your focus time as you get better. If you're wondering why this is effective, Newport explains that intense focus allows us to achieve a level of quality and speed in our work that's otherwise impossible. Over time, as you complete more high-quality tasks, you'll begin to see your value rise in your workplace. Let's take a real-life example. Bill Gates. During his time at Microsoft, he would often isolate himself for weeks to focus on big ideas without interruptions. Those intense periods of focus were crucial to his success. Ask yourself, what could you accomplish if you carved out focus time every day? Let us know in the comments if you're ready to give this a try. Next, learn to prioritize deep work over shallow work. Newport defines shallow work as those quick, often mindless tasks that don't require much thought, like answering emails or attending certain meetings. These tasks can take over your day if you're not careful. To get promoted, you need to shift your time from shallow work to deep work. An effective strategy here is the 80-20ths rule. Identify the 20% of tasks that bring the most results and focus your energy there. One way to do this is by blocking out your calendar for deep work sessions, then clustering shallow tasks like emails and admin work into specific times. For instance, instead of checking your emails every hour, try setting 2 times a day, maybe at noon and at the end of the day, to go through all your emails at once. By controlling when you do shallow work, you'll be able to invest more in tasks that really move the needle. Moving on to the third skill, embracing boredom to build focus. This may sound strange, but in deep work, Newport explains that our constant need for stimulation, like checking our phones every few minutes, is actually weakening our ability to focus. The solution? Allow yourself to be bored sometimes. Try going on a walk without any devices, or spend 5 minutes doing absolutely nothing. This exercise builds your ability to resist distractions, which will make it easier to focus on work tasks for extended periods. When you're comfortable with boredom, you're better equipped to resist the pull of social media or other distractions at work. Here's a fun challenge. The next time you're waiting in line or have a few minutes of free time, resist the urge to reach for your phone. Instead, use that time to think about your goals or brainstorm ideas for work. Think about it as a mini brain workout. Once you're able to focus without needing constant entertainment, you'll bring a level of concentration to your work that very few people have. Let us know in the comments if you're up for the challenge.